This is Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Ag Update for October 19th. Well, corn was higher yesterday despite favorable yield reports. The weekly export inspections came in at a better than expected 38.4 million bushels. And prices, in part, seem to be drawing support from concerns that high fertilizer prices will slash corn acres next year. It seems to be a bit early to be trying to buy in next year's corn acres, but that does seem to be in play. As far as this year's crop is concerned, we're seeing solid harvest progress, with 52% of the corn crop harvested thus far. At the close, December futures were 7 cents higher, settling at $5.3275 per bushel. Soybean prices enjoyed a stronger session as they were supported by soybean oil and solid weekly exports. The weekly exports exceeded everyone's expectations at 84.4 million bushels. In the U.S., soybean harvest continues to run ahead of the historical pace, with 70% of the crop now harvested. While in South America, Brazil's soybeans are 22% planted, and that's the second fastest planting rate on record. At the close, November soybean futures were 3 3/4 cents higher as they finished at $12.21 per bushel. The wheat market was mixed. Weekly export inspections were pretty disappointing at 5.1 million bushels. We are seeing wheat prices receive some support from global concerns that there is a lack of good quality wheat, as well as continued world demand for wheat. Domestically, winter wheat planting is right on schedule, with 70% of the crop now planted and 44% emerged. At the close, Minneapolis December futures were a penny and a half lower at $9.6725. Kansas City was 5 1/4 cents higher at $7.49 per bushel, while Chicago futures were up 2 1/4 cents, closing at $7.3625. Cotton traded on both sides before closing lower. Harvest is slightly behind the historical average pace, with 28% of the crop harvested thus far, but at the close, December futures were down 29 points, settling at 107.04. Livestock futures were mixed. At the close, December live cattle were 55 cents lower, closing at $132.42 per hundredweight. November feeder cattle dropped by $2.07 to settle at $159.35 per hundred. Lean hog futures turned in a stronger performance. At the close, we had December lean hog futures 47.5 cents higher as they settled at $78.75 per hundred. Class 3 milk futures had a little bit of slippage. At the close, the November futures were 12 points lower, settling at 19.16. And meat cutout values were all lower in yesterday's session. Choice box beef ended the day down 15 cents, closing at $2.8009. Select boxes were 81 cents lower as they settled at $159.81. And pork carcass cutout values ended the day 54 cents lower, settling at $100.78 per hundredweight. This has been Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Ag Update. We'll be right back with more financial issues after this.